What is the message that I'm trying to convey through these photos? A boss at this. Buenos dias, welcome to the countdown towards the Mother Not a Martyr retreat photo shoot. We are down to 1 day until the photo shoot, so today I'm getting my hair done. I also have a YouTube video I have to put out. This should be fun. I'm gonna take you along so that you can see what I'm going to get done, which reminds me, thank God I picked up my camera. I almost forgot my extensions. I forgot I was recording, so I am trying to get this. Estoy aquí aprovechando el tiempo.
Just wanted to buy the kids before
You occupy my headspace, my mental soil. Can't change that dependent, that's true. Swear on what I got, you'll be the one, won't make it out news.
This is all Lewis. I will leave his information down below. I look like a model.
We're back at home and it is officially game time for me. It is 7:30. I just got home. I got this camera. I'm super excited because it'll give us Zion. It'll give me that kind of vintage look. Do not touch, thank you. It'll give me that vintage look. So at this point, I have to make sure that all of my dresses fit the way that I want them to. I have to try on my extensions with my hair, make sure that I have extra clothes just in case, and pack. So let's go ahead and get to that. Get all this out of here. Case. Yeah.
Oh, he's bringing.
This is my Morticia Adams dress, which I am in love with. Like, are you kidding me? So cute. I love it so much. All right, I gotta see it, however, with the extensions. All right, so this is not the final look, but this is what we're doing. I've got my extensions in for the most part. I just have to curl. Buenos dias. It is photo shoot day. This is what we are leaving in, just some sneakers. I'm excited to take you with me today. Guys, I have very limited time. Content creators in the wild. Always, always, always feel your best. You'll notice that I took the time out to make sure that I was comfortable in the clothes that I was wearing. I made sure that I understood the way that they hugged my body, that I was comfortable with the movement of them, so that the day of I can be in the highest spirits. The makeup artist that I collaborated with, Lynette, I will leave her information down below. She was so amazing. She made me feel so comfortable. She was punctual. I felt so good and so confident. I was really keen, and I told my husband this, I'm really keen on just not doing anything the day of. I think I only added my extensions and that was it, curled my hair. Again, I showed up and I felt my very best. The hair after the makeup.
For yes, not my heart, not my space, not my street.
work-life balance that you deserve.
Yeah.
Without putting yourself. I get unlimited time.
Can we open?
I've got the shower going because I'm so mentally and like emotionally and spiritually, I'm exhausted. I've been up since 5:30 this morning. This photo shoot went like a dream. I'm not surprised at all. It was everything that I envisioned and more. The women that I put together, like the stories that were shared. And then of course my night is ending with a ticket sold to the Mother Not a Martyr retreat. That leaves me with 4 spots. And I'm like, oh my God, 4 out of 6 spots. This is crazy. I'm so excited. I can't even believe that this is my life right now. And I just feel so blessed and so happy. And like everything I journaled about this morning is exactly the way that everything came to pass. So I just feel immensely grateful. God is so good. You're gonna let the boys say hi?
Where are you guys?
In a hotel?
In a hotel? Sure. I'm going to
I have to go through the process of removing my makeup, but before I remove my makeup, I'm going to remove my extensions. So let's talk about this because my photographer thinks that I should be a creative director because of the way that I execute my brand shoots. I told you that I am a boss at this. I'm not even gonna be modest about it. Like, I literally am so good at this, and today proved it once again. I normally don't do my photo shoots with other people. I usually just do them myself. But this time, obviously, because I'm promoting the retreat, I really wanted to have a group of other women, specifically other women that represented, you know, a specific stage of motherhood or a specific mother in that circumstance. And everything came together exactly the way that I had planned it. Given the amount of time that I had, given the fact that I had absolutely no money to begin with, even the makeup artist, like the way that the makeup artist was like, you know, all week it's been just like God telling me like, it's not about you, this is about Sloan. And she gave me a word, and basically the word was like, I'm in my reaping season. And I'm like, yes, Lord, I receive it, Lord. Use me how you see fit, you know? Which is really exciting and at the same time terrifying. So I'm actually really, truly happy that Edward's not here yet at the hotel. And I kind of just get this moment to reminisce on everything by myself because I'm just so grateful to God. Like, you don't understand. When I know right now it can seem like you don't have anything working in your favor, you don't have the money, the network, you don't have the resources, but if you have faith, if you walk in identity, the doors that will open for you will blow your mind. I had to sell my baby carrier, guys, to get here. As soon as I said, you know, I don't have the money, but I'm not canceling this photo shoot. I don't have the money. I'm not going to cancel it. We are going all the way through. And Lord, this is your business. You're going to have to provide. And he did. He did every step of the way. And being on the other side of that, it's like, of course he did. I'm not even surprised. I have been celebrating since before this came to pass. I already knew how this was going to play out. And I'm just so grateful. Buenos dias. This is slept in hair. Like, my stylist, not for nothing, guys. My stylist is literally the best because all I did was sleep in this hair that I curled yesterday, and look at how perfect it looks this morning. Incredible. Like, are you kidding me? I haven't even put product in it or nothing. I didn't restrain it. I didn't do nothing. Literally just slept on this hair and it looks incredible. So today we are checking out. We actually have to go to Miami, but this is what the outfit is looking like. Let's get to the debrief. So it's been a few days since the Mother Not a Martyr brand retreat photo shoot, and it was an immense success, of course. My process is really curated, it's really specific, it's really intentional. I mean, honestly, it was everything that I wanted and more. It was a perfect execution. Like I mentioned, I have a really specific process when it comes to brand photo shoot creations. In our photo session, the photographer was actually like, you need to add creative director to your resume. So I want to teach you today, how can you plan your photo shoot so that you can, like a creative director, so that you can achieve similar results to what I achieve every single time I take photos, regardless of who the photographer is, regardless what the campaign is, regardless where it is the same process each and every time. So the first place that I start when it comes to my brand photo shoots is understanding why I'm doing it in the first place. I take photos, as a rule of thumb, once every 6 months by a professional photographer. It's really important that you hear me on this. Yes, you can absolutely DIY your own photos, even as a photographer. However, that requires more energy, that requires more of your time, that requires more of your creativity. If you are a photographer and you're like, I could just take my own photos, you definitely can, but I would recommend partnering with another photographer. That way you can focus on making sure that you are getting the shots that you need. I do recommend that you understand why you're taking photo shoots why you're taking photos in the first place. So for me, every single one of my brand shoots isn't even about me. I'm not just looking for someone that can take really nice photos, and I set that expectation on myself. It's not even about the photographer, it's about myself. What is the message that I'm trying to convey through these photos? What do I want people to feel when they see my images? It is your responsibility as the client to be clear on exactly what the use of these photos are going to be. What is the intention behind these images? So in this case, I wanted every single mom, woman that came across my images to feel that Vegas energy, to feel the safety of this retreat that I'm creating, where it's a safe space for them to be vulnerable, to let go, to bring their guard down, to be rejuvenated, to be replenished, to be recharged. That's what I wanted to convey. The tickets I've sold since then clearly prove that I have achieved just that. So get clear on exactly what it is you want out of these photos. It is super important that you take the time to still complete your morning routine on the day of this shoot. If it's a sunrise shoot, girlfriend, wake up just a little bit earlier to at least journal it out. What I actually did is a visualization exercise. I do this before any big project that I do. Create some sort of mood board so that you have an idea of, one, what's the vibe? Most importantly, we're going back to the same thing. What do you want people to feel? What's the vibe of the photo shoot? Two, what do you need those photos for? What specific shots do you want to make sure that you get? Always, of course, dress in your brand colors. It gives you longevity with these photos for at least the next 6 months, sometimes a year, really depending on the type of photos that you had taken. The next thing that I want to mention to you is get BTS. What is BTS? It's behind the scenes content. It enables you to optimize on this photo shoot experience of an hour, 2 hours, behind the scenes content. So this doesn't have to be complicated. You can set up a tripod and put the tripod on time lapse. You can have someone come with you. I actually just had my daughter come with me. We got a digital camera that one of my mentors had recommended. Give me a second and I'll get it for you. This little partner, A1. I loved this little digital camera. It is the Kodak, what is it? Okay, I'm gonna leave this down for you. Oh yeah, PixPro FZ45. Incredible. It's an incredible camera. Definitely always use it on flash is my recommendation. And if you want a full review on this camera, I could definitely do that for you. Just leave it in the comments down below. Let me know. This is a great camera. It also has the little area where you can put it on your tripod. So you can also just set this up and use it for that vintagey, like oldies, 90s, VHS kind of vibe, so that for BTS. If not, just set up your phone, put time lapse, but grab behind the scenes content in the time frame that it takes your photographer to get your footage back to you, your photos back to you. You could be using that BTS as content. Get a manicure, get a pedicure. my daughter did these and shave, you know, go the extra mile so that you don't have to worry about those things. The online space is super saturated. It's not that it's saturated in terms of industries, it's saturated in terms of images. That is why I keep going back to the same thing. Make your brand photos make people feel something. Tell a story. Don't let it just be a cute headshot. Everybody has a cute headshot. Make them feel what you want them to feel when they come across your brand. It is super important that your brand images correlate to your brand pricing. And so if you are trying to charge premium rates, okay, but you have iPhone photography on your website, something doesn't add up. It also sets the expectation to the experience that they're going to have when working with you. All of these things work together, and I'm convinced that now more than ever, you've got to get it right. I would love to be the person to help support you in that. You can book an Unstuck session with me down below. Beast Fam, thank you so much for being here. This was such a great talk. I absolutely love everything about these photos, this experience, and I'll guide you on a story through the images that I'm about to show you. Enjoy.